Direct to film complete printing process. Then turn on the emergency stop switch. First, we install the heat transfer film. Center the film in the middle of the paper feeder. Slowly pass the film through the printer's guide bar. Move the film forward through the printer. Press the electronic button again to make the pressure rollers clamp the film. Tighten the paper feeder screw and turn on the paper feeder motor switch. Then fix the left and right sides of the film. Import the image should be printed into Photoshop for production. Hold down the Control key and click on the layer. In the Select menu, find Modify and select Contract. Set the value according to the image to facilitate white ink coverage. We zoom in on the image to view the contract range and confirm that it meets the requirements. You can also use other cutout techniques to select the desired image. Then enter the channel interface and click the menu icon. Then create a spot channel and confirm. Name it as 1 for white spot channel printing, and name it 2 for varnish spot channel printing in UV printer. Place the spot channel at the bottom. Finally, save it in TIFF format. Don't forget it must be selected as spot color to save. After saving the image, we open Flexi software. Import the image, click Job. Set the job properties. Check the channel first. Then select the output format. Export and save. Open Hosan Soft. Select the image you want to print. Set the number of prints to 10. Set the amount of white ink to 80%. Clean the print head. Print and nozzle test. And check if there is any problem with the print head. There is a sensor at the bottom or backside of the printer table. It will detect the condition of the film. When it senses that the film is loaded, it will automatically feed it. When it senses that the film is not loaded, it will stop printing and alarm. Perform the printing operation. Turn on the power of the powder shaker and emergency stop. Switch to automatic mode. Turn on the front and rear heating function. Pull the film from the entrance of the powder shaker into the guide belt. Turn on the suction function. Turn on the guide belt, powder shaking, fan, and automatic powder return function. The sensor inside the powder shaker shaking box. In automatic mode, it will sense the status of the heat transfer film. When the film is detected, the device function will automatically start. When it is not detected, all functions will be suspended. Sprinkle an appropriate amount of hot melt powder into the powder shaking bin. Turn on the smoke extractor. Observe the printing effect of the film at this time. Make appropriate adjustments based on the actual situation. Wait for the printed film to be delivered to the end of the guide belt. Install the paper collector. Pass the membrane through the guide rod. Fix the film with tape. Turn on the power of the paper collector. At this time, you can turn off the suction function and rely on the paper collector to pull the film. After printing is completed, we still need to wait for the film to be dried by the powder shaking machine. Clean the print head. After cleaning, print the nozzle test again. We confirm that the nozzle status is normal. You should exit HC604 first. Then turn off the printer's emergency stop to avoid HC604 data anomalies. Turn off the printer for emergency stop, but keep the power on, because the printer nozzle still needs to be automatically moisturized. Switch the powder shaking machine to stop mode and turn off all functions. Turn off the powder shaker and the smoke filter. Cut the film and take out the paper delivery device for later use. Start the double station heat press machine. For the heat press machine, cross-infrared reference lines is set on the workstation to help you calibrate the transfer position of the direct-to-film. When the head of the machine moves, the sensor will detect the approach of foreign objects, and the pressure plate will stop. At this time, the head of the machine will stop. When the foreign object leaves, it will automatically resume. Lay the clothes flat on the heat press platform. Put the transfer film on it for heat pressing. Take out the fabric after the heat pressing is completed. Wait for the temperature to drop to room temperature. Tear off the heat transfer film on the fabric. The exquisite pattern has been transferred to the fabric. Please make sure you have watched the complete video and understood all the points. If you have any questions, please contact our technical staff.